Hello and welcome back. This is Mayank from Percentilers, and this is the second video of Slot 2 Arithmetic. Okay, let us see the third question. Please pause the video, read the question, give it a try if you wish, and then resume. Alright, so again, this is the theta question. In the absence of options, we still have two ways to do this question. In the presence of options, there would have been the third way to try out the option. 10,000 rupees at 5% simple interest for 2 years alone. After that, another 8,000 at a different interest rate. Okay, we have to figure out after how many years after the first installment were the amounts equal. The amounts have to become, amount means principal plus interest should be equal after a certain amount of time. Okay, so the first method, the algebraic method, would say that let n years after Viru's investment this thing happens. Okay, so the amount received by Viru would be 10,000 rupees plus 5% of 10,000 is 500. So I should write 500 n. So every year he would be getting 500 rupees simple interest, and n years means n into 500. Now, similarly, amount received by Joy would be 8,000 plus, now 10% of 8,000 is 800. So it should be 800, but the number of years is n minus 2 because Joy started investing after 2 years of Viru. Now these AV and AJ have to become equal. So I would write 10,000 plus 500n is equal to 8,000 plus 800n minus 1600. Interesting. So this 3600 would be equal to 3n, 3600 would be equal to 300n, and from here you get the value of n as 12. So 12 years becomes the answer to the question. Now, the alternative solution. Now you can see that this solution had a few steps. The alternative solution that is there in my mind is actually a version of this first solution only, but we don't have to literally make so many equations and all. So the alternative solution will have only one equation and like one or two step answer, but in the background we have to think quite a bit. So two things we have to understand. One, that for the first 2 years when Joy had not invested, what was the interest earned by Viru? The interest earned was 1,000 rupees. Okay, because 5% of 10,000 is 500. For 2 years it will be 1,000 rupees. And anyway, Viru's investment was more than Joy's investment by 2,000 rupees. So an overall surplus of 3,000 rupees is to be recovered by Joy. Now interest earned by Joy every year is equal to 300 plus interest earned by Viru every year. We have seen this here also, the 500, 800. Okay, so the difference between their interests is 300 rupees. Now, this is the only way Joy can recover the surplus of 3,000 which is lying with Viru. So, you can see clearly that 10 years of time needed to recover the surplus. So, 10 years needed by Joy, overall 12 years of time. So, this is rather a verbal solution, an oral solution to something which we had done earlier in the form of equation. So I hope at least one of the two solutions would be easier for you to understand. So that would be our solution for the second question, 12 years being the answer. Now the third question, again a question of mixture. So the question of mixtures can be solved using a lot of varieties of methods. So please pause the video, read the question, give it a try, and then resume. Okay, so the first method that I have in mind is the most generic, the most basic method, algebraic method, or generally known as equation method. Alright, so first of all, we have 40 liters of dye, 40 liters of solution having dye and water in the ratio 2:3. So that is 16 liters and 24 liters. Okay, then water is added. Let us say X amount of water, X liters of water is added. Okay, so this dye which remains 16 and water becomes 24 plus X, and this would become 2:5. From here you will get the value of X to be 16. Okay, so now there is 56 liters of solution which has dye and water. Now 1/4 of this, which is 14 liters, has been taken out. So 42 liters, and this 42 liters has dye and water in the ratio 2:5, which is 12 liters and 30 liters. Okay, now dye must be added so that the remaining, so let us say y liters of dye must be added so that, and water remains 30, so that it again becomes 2:3. So from here you get y equal to 8, and this becomes the answer to the question. So this is the equation method, the most basic method. So I did it for you, but this is not the method that I prefer doing. Okay, the method that I prefer doing is the ratio method for this question. So for all these questions in which there is a mixture of two varieties like dye and water here, or it could be milk and water, or alcohol and water, or something like that, and only one of them changes in value. So ratio method I consider to be the most effective method in those questions. Okay, so let us see what happens in equation method. So 40 liters had dye and water in the ratio 2:3, which makes it 16 liters and 24 liters. So pretty similar to the previous solution for now. But the change is that there will be no variable, there will be no equations. Now what do we have to make? We have to make dye and water solution to be 2:5 in the ratio, and for which only water has been added. That means dye remains 16 liters. So in the ratio 2:5, is if 2 stands for 16, 5 stands for 40, and here you get to know how much water has been added, which makes the overall solution to be 56 liters. Now out of this 56 liters, 3/4 will be done, as 1/4 has been taken out, so 42 liters is remaining. Now 42 liters has dye and water in the ratio 2:5. You could also have found by eliminating 1/4 of dye and 1/4 of water, and that way also you will get 12 liters and 30 liters of dye and water. Now dye must be added, water will remain constant as 30 liters, and you need the new ratio to be back to 2:3. So if 3 stands for 30 in the new ratio, 2 must stand for 20, and this way also you get to know that 8 liters of dye must be added. So this way also you get the answer as 8 liters of dye is needed. So the answer to the question is 8 liters. Third method is our very own alligation method, since it's a mixture question and all the mixtures which have two ingredients can be done by alligation. So alligation will be done in two parts. Again, we can take the concentration of dye at all the three places or concentration of water at all the three places. Okay, let us take the concentration of dye at all the three places in the first alligation. So originally the concentration of dye was 2/5, which is 40%. Now water is added to it. Water has 0 dye, and in the end your solution had 2/7 of dye. Okay, before applying the alligation, I would want to multiply this entire setup by 35, so that this thing becomes 14, 0, 10. So I get the ratio of original solution to water to be 10:4, 5:2. So original solution is 40 liters. So the required water is to be 16 liters with the help of this ratio 5:2. Okay, first phase is over. So I get to know that 16 liters is added. Now we have new solution of 56 liters, 1/4 taken out, remaining is 42 liters. Okay, now this 42 liters solution, and I'll be taking water now. I could take dye also, doesn't matter, just to show you that any one of these things can be taken. So water, had a concentration of 5/7. Now dye is added to it, 0. Okay, so dye has 0 water, and I want it to be 3/5. Again, if I multiply this entire setup by 35, I get is 25, 0, 21. So I get the ratio as 21:4. Now this 21 stands for 42 liters, so this stands for 8 liters. This way also the answer becomes 8 liters. So I am not advocating this this method of alligation for this question. As you can see that the previous methods looked smaller and easier, but it was just an attempt to tell you that alligation was applicable even when you don't see the requirement or the calling for alligation. Okay, so that would be all for video 2. This is Mayank signing off. See you again in the next video of arithmetic.